Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop my next one. Also, thank you guys for looking at my food shorts. Keep hitting that thumbs up button. Let's just get straight into this mess with Kenneth Petty and Nicki Minaj. As breaking news broke last night, Kenneth Petty has to serve at least 120 days of home detention after that god awful video he put out about Offset when he basically, in not so many words, said he was going to come after him. And I'm going to read this court order because we have some receipts on the situation. The court order says this petition on probation and supervised release modification. This is care of the United States District Court, Central District of California. Come now, Natasha Alexander Mingo, Chief Probation and Pretrial Services Officer of the court, presenting an official report upon the conduct and attitude of Kenneth Petty, who was placed on supervision by the Honorable Michael W. Fitzgerald, sitting in the Court of L.A. on the 6th day of July 2022, who fixed the period of supervision at 3 years and imposed the general terms and conditions therefore adopted by the court, and also imposed special terms and conditions noted on the attached judgment and commitment order. Respectfully presenting petition for action of court for cause as follows. Mr. Petty was recorded on video making specific remarks toward Offset's a specific individual while in company of someone with a criminal record. This recent violation conduct raises concerns over Mr. Petty's willingness to comply with court orders. As such, the probation officer believes placement in location monitoring program would effectively allow for closer monitoring of Mr. Petty's activities, limit his movement, provide sanction for his noncompliance, and hopefully encourage him to reflect upon and reevaluate his current status in the community. The supervisor and defense counsel consent to modification and waive a personal appearance before the court. So they're basically saying that they want him to serve up to 120 days of home detention, to include electronic monitoring, GPS, alcohol monitoring unit, and automated identification system, shall observe all rules of such program as directed by the law. And it was signed officially. Now, that report was courtesy of Megan Cundiff, whom put the report on social media. And I'm just going to actually put my little 2 cents in this. This was a mess. I actually watched the VMAs, and I haven't spoke on this yet, but I actually watched the VMAs, and I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed all the performances. It was nice to see Nicki perform, her soft ballad, as well as her, rap ballad that she put up there. And she won an award amongst other people. I actually enjoyed this award show. And I'm going to say that, this is a hot mess toward her brand. There's a lot of conflicting rumors regarding to if Offset and Kenneth Petty got into it backstage, so I won't get into that. I'm also not going to play that video in which Kenneth Petty was making the specific remarks because I do not want this to be censored on my channel. So I'm just going to say this. This is a hot mess for her brand. Honestly, Kenneth Petty is way too old for this nonsense. This came off very childish. This came off just very sad. Now, they're also saying that, Offset did start this. I can't understand that, but there are other ways to settle disputes besides just putting everything out on social media the way it was put out. If you guys want to check out what Kenneth Petty actually said, if you guys did not see that, he was basically standing outside with about 2 of his friends, and they were making very specific remarks to Offset, whom was actually in Atlanta filming with Kai Cenat. doing some kind of 24-hour live stream. And basically, I can respect, you know, um, Nicki Minaj's husband for standing up for her, but the way that this went down just came off very childlike. And like I said, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. I'm still looking forward to Nicki Minaj's album. I just hope that, better heads prevail in this situation because honestly, brand deals could be turned off from this, endorsements could be turned off from this. Nicki actually has a lot more to lose in this situation, and in my opinion, Kenneth Petty can't even afford her light bill, per se, if you guys been keeping up with the Tyler Perry remarks that were made, which I also want to make a video for. But anyway, you guys, this whole situation is a complete mess. He now has to go back to ankle monitoring 120 days. I'm sure they're going to be very strict on watching all of his activities, and I'm sure that they will probably be looking for him to violate anything else. And here's another thing, you guys. Um, Literally, it seems like to me, social media is playing more and more of a role in these types of situations. And I do think that these types of situations are starting to escalate because of social media. In a lot of cases, it just might be a good idea just to put the phone down and just stop the recording and just delete, honestly, because at this point, you're telling on yourself. And honestly, this whole situation is looking like a hot mess. People that don't like Nicki is just going to use this situation just to continue to spew hate. People that hate Cardi is going to use the situation and just keep coming at Nicki. And this situation is just going to keep revolving round and round and round in a circle. And again, both of these people being in their 40s, I think it comes to a point where everybody has to realize, like, hey, it's money to be made out here. If you a fan, you gonna buy my stuff. If you not a fan, you not. But it's money to be had everywhere, and all this needs to stop because all it's gonna do is just keep escalating. I definitely want to hear your opinion about this mess, as Kenneth Petty has been put back on ankle monitoring. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, be safe. Bye, guys.